So I have returned once again to do another episode of Sangatsu no Line Season 2. This episode being episode 8. Yeah, 8. Just in case I said wrong episode just then. No, episode 8. So, Jesus Christ, that was loud. My voice is very loud apparently. Oh man, that was one of those ones that brings you back to life for a bit. Jesus Christ, that was loud. Anyway, so yes, I do apologize for actually not being here yesterday. My voice, if you probably tell from Thursday, was not probably doing so well. I was actually kind of got into a random coughing fit halfway through. I was like, oh, thanks, throat, for that. But yeah, sort of getting there slowly. I've still got the coughing fits randomly, but it's not so bad anymore. So hopefully I actually don't possibly kind of lose my voice or lose my throat halfway through the stream. So if I do happen to actually kind of cut the kind of analysis section a bit shorter than usual, it's probably because my throat probably might die out. Just in case. I don't think it will, but I just to kind of preempt everything, just in case something actually kind of does happen. It's just if I cut it down, it's probably because of that reason. But hopefully it doesn't. But anyway, so yes, last week's episode was impeccable, I must say. Our boy Ray, he went from being a fam to a boy. I was like, oh, that's where it's like the meme from Jurassic Park. It's just like, well, there it is. You have to experience it. It was an experience. I was like, I've been waiting for this. So yeah, this episode is going to probably be one of the hardest ones to watch because it's actually kind of got a very, very filthy section towards the end of the episode. Like, I think 61 does deal with a certain character quite in depth, and it actually kind of does really break your heart. I was like, oh no, because I was reading the chapter again. I was like, oh no, it's actually this section of the actual arc. I was like, please, love of Christ, don't do this to me now. I was like, yeah. So this is gonna be an episode, I think. But the beginning section is actually freaking great as well. Just for the sole reason we see our favorite sensei back. I was like, man, that boy, that man. So anyway, hopefully my voice doesn't die. I have no idea. I don't have no idea whether or not my voice will actually probably die halfway through. But let's hope it doesn't. I can still feel a cough coming on. It's like it's that kind of feeling you get. Like, oh, wait, no, stop it, Crunchyroll. Stop it, Crunchyroll. We good. Yeah, I had that random feeling. You sometimes get a cough and it just stops. You're like, oh, okay, thank you. But anyway, so enough talk. Let's actually get this show on the road. Let's see what happens in episode 8 of Sangatsu Season 2, episode 29 or 30 now. I think we're on 30. So anyway, let's start this thing in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin now. With that OP, which is actually changing post January, actually. It changes to Unison Square Garden. I was like, all right, so you gave me probably the best opening I've ever seen in my lifetime, so possibly being an even better opening. Okay, all righty. I see what you're doing, Shaft. You're giving me that good stuff. But yeah, I mean, damn. I'm down to 2 assignments now, so I'm actually I'm getting that work away from me now, so possibly next week I actually might be able to get back to a normal schedule, hopefully. Let's see. I don't randomly become existential halfway through the week, again, like last week. But probably might be a bit more active next week, one can hope. Yeah, because we've got basically the best opening ever already. So you kind of like, all right, so what can we do here? How do we go beyond the point of Rei actually running across water faster than Naruto did in the original season of Naruto? Because I believe, hasn't Rei learned how to run across water faster than Naruto did? I think it took Naruto quite a bit of time. He just did it in 22 episodes. I was like, man, he did it. He's done it. Yeah, I actually kind of like the fact that actually doing Fury use the OP to actually kind of show the progression of his character. It's actually a really neat idea. You know it's gonna get real when a chair turns CG and falls down. You know it's gonna get real in here. Oh man, they reused it. I love that man so much. I love him so much. He's like top tier husband though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way. No way. No. They didn't just do it. Oh. 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 Oh my god. It's happening. Shaft's done it. Shaft animated JoJo Part 5. It's happening. This is it. This is it. It's happening. We're here. People thought it was a crazy man for them animating JoJo, but look what happened. History repeats itself now. Jesus Christ. That one hurt. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. They've actually just crushed Ippo and Jojo in one episode. It's like they're madmen at the shaft. They're complete madmen. I love them. Well, to undermine the whole entire section of Hayashida though, because that was absolutely astounding, because it was. But the JoJo reference was amazing. I was like, thank you, for the love of God, thank you. Oh no, oh no, here it comes. One thing I will comment on is actually these shot constructions episode. It's actually fantastic. But shot construction is amazing. This episode. He is unbelievably adorable, I must say. It hurts my heart. He's actually adorable. It is true. Young Shimoda is pretty freaking handsome. I was like, boy, my heart's been taken already. Jesus. It's use of light again. Oh wow. The use of the water as well during the episode is actually fantastic. It plays in very crucial moments. I actually really like it. He's so adorable. Oh wow, that was fantastic. I say every single week, but this show's freaking incredible. It really is. I mean, just for the sense of how to build up a funnel encounter as well. Like the funnel itself is just, it's been built up so goddamn well to this whole entire point, even more so now. Like it adds an extra layer of kind of, what's the word? It just adds an extra layer of kind of, I don't know. I'm drawing a blank when it comes to the word now. Okay, I'd actually say emotion. Emotion is probably the word I'm looking for, because it kind of does, because you had the whole entire thing. He's waiting for one cause in the sense of Hina, now he's waiting for something else as well. And it kind of makes the whole entire final encounter forever more satisfying. I mean, it's just, god damn it, this show is incredible how it just builds up everything to a point and just hits the crescendo and just like, oh my freaking god, and it just hits you even more. It's freaking incredible. Everything just has meaning to it. Like it's what one thing it does in theory have. It's just incredible. The show is. It really is. Because I mean, we had one cause already, one cause the whole entire thing, which kind of in theory did in theory then itself was actually kind of the final fight being ever satisfying. But now it's just one of those things, just kind of like, damn, it's even more so now. He's got a reason to fight even more. Oh man, hit me in the feels at the end there, Shimada. Jesus Christ. Hit me in the feels at the end. I was like, dude, I'm trying to get my feels back. Hits me again. God damn it. Oh man, okay. Alright. So let's get down to business. So we've had a JoJo reference and an Ippo reference in the space of 10 seconds. So that was 10 out of 10 already. So you can tell straight away it's going to be an impeccable episode. But man, how they're doing the whole entire fight between Junkei and Rei is absolutely incredible. I said it already during the end of the stream, like end of the actual episode itself. You've had one cause already for him to fight. You had a whole entire thing with Hina. That's kind of like a main thing for him now. Like it's kind of one of those things. Like yeah, so it's kind of like yeah, you can see the reason why he's fighting, but now you got the whole entire thing with Nikaido. It's just you're just like yeah, you want him to win now. You want him to win for those causes as well. It makes his whole entire character just feel as if he's got a place to go towards. It kind of makes everything satisfying to actually watch, actually then see him win. It's incredible. The ship scene at the end, it kind of got me as well. It's like, oh, that was good. Good job there, Sangatsu. They really do know how to visualize very crucial moments, make you feel even more having feels at the same time. That's when sentences even made sense. I don't even freaking know. But yeah, I mean, also going back to the beginning of the episode when it came to Hayashida's character, I always feel like Hayashida's character is incredible during this whole entire anime because he's the reinsurance. He's the character basically says, look, don't worry about it. You're doing fantastic. Like, look, you're doing as much as you can right now. It's like one of those things that I think he needs that. I think he needs to be reassured the fact that he's not doing a terrible job. He's doing as much as he can right now because, again, it's one of those things that he's a kind of Ray's a kind of character that will kind of overexert himself to a point that it might in theory kind of harm him as time goes on because he's got that drive now. He's not stopping anytime soon. So it might in theory go to a point where it's kind of like, whoa, like it's just gonna get too much for him. Like it's just you kind of feel that because he's one of those people that's got a goal, but it's between point A and B that he has to get to, and the point in between is probably going to be like kind of the litmus test, if you get what I mean. It's probably going to be a lot for him. That's why I kind of like Hayashida's character basically just reassuring him the fact, look, you're doing a good job right now. Don't worry about it. It's not going too fast. Just stop, kind of calm down a bit because it's okay. You're doing as much as you can right now. That's why I kind of like Hayashida's character a lot because he's that kind of character, though he wants to help himself as well, which I actually kind of like because he's one of those characters that at the end when he basically said, look, don't underestimate a teacher. it was really impactful because up to this whole entire point, the teachers in Hina's class haven't really helped her to a point they've actually kind of made her to be the person who's actually orchestrating it in the end. So it's actually kind of neat the fact that he basically said, look, I want to help, don't underestimate me, because it's kind of like saying, look, yes, even though there's no one in the whole entire vicinity of Hina is that can help her, I want to help her. And actually kind of just it kind of humanizes what's been a demonized kind of prospect, this whole entire thing with teachers. It's kind of neat. I thought good job on that front, was actually kind of needed that, because up to this whole entire point, the teacher that Hina's got has basically said, look, why aren't you cooperative? Why are you always like this? It's nice to kind of realize that, look, not all teachers are like this. There's actually that one good teacher that's there that you just kind of need. And Hayashi is really that kind of character. Yeah, it's just Hayashida is needed in crucial moments. Like, I think the way that Hayashida is actually used and utilized in the whole entire show is fantastic, because he actually is in very crucial moments, and it's actually kind of neat. It kind of just he lends himself well to the entire narrative. He's not kind of there for, say, comic relief or kind of one of those scenes you need. He's actually there for a purpose. His purpose is actually very, very freaking big. And I actually really do like that. I mean, we saw it in season 1 as well, and the whole entire thing when he basically says, look, no, you've done so much, this whole entire point. Don't think you've done nothing, because you haven't. You've done an expert amount of stuff right now. Like, as Gaff says in Blade Runner, you've done a man's job. Like, he really, it's really great to actually have him there, because he's needed for Rei's character, for Rei's growth as well, because he's the kind of character that actually kind of propelled him forward as well. And I actually really do like that. He's actually kind of used in season 2 even more so like that, and I actually kind of like it. He actually kind of just paves himself well for his own characterization at the same time as well. Because let's face it, the whole entire section basically says, look, you can go on the internet and say, is there a way to sort out bullying? But there'll be about 90 million searches for it, but there's never one that actually kind of sorts it out. And I actually kind of like that aspect, because it's one of those things that he basically said truth. He said that truth right there and then. You can go on there, search for how much you want to search, but you won't find an answer. It's actually one of those things. It's a truth that's never actually kind of been used in real life. The teacher will say, look, don't worry, we'll sort it out. It'll all kind of go away. But you never see that one teacher basically says, look, okay, you got a very, very big situation here. Like, you can go away, sort this whole entire thing out, but there'll be one answer to it. We've got to actually kind of figure this out for ourselves. We've got to figure out our own way of doing things. Otherwise, if we do it every other single way, we won't actually fix this. And it's actually kind of neat in that regard. So I actually kind of liked his character in that episode. It's one of those ones he was needed in that episode as well, because it's kind of like you need his contrast in character compared to the teachers that actually kind of are in the show, because teachers tend to be kind of demonized because they're kind of they're the people you have to go for help. When they don't actually help, you're kind of like, what the hell do I do now? You're kind of stuck. And when that teacher's actually kind of even more maybe telling you you're the kind of problem, it hurts even more. You're kind of just like, what the hell do I do now? The show is criminally underrated. I don't see enough people talking about it. It's terrible. It's one of the highest rated shows of the whole entire season, though. I think it's the highest rated. So in that regard, it's actually kind of good. I think it's 8.70 right now, I believe. So in that regard, good job on that front, because I actually kind of need that. I need to realize that people do love this show, because this show is freaking incredible. So it really is. But yeah, I mean, the second half is beforehand during the end of the stream or end of the episode. You've got one purpose for Rei now. You've got one purpose. The fact is, he's got Hina, but now he's got two purposes. Its eventual outcome to be even more satisfying. Which, as I'll bring in the series, I kind of are in a very, very love-hate relationship with, is Inumashiki. Inumashiki kind of does paint this whole entire thing that is actually kind of there's a ways and means to get to the end of when they actually fight. But how they're handling the whole entire section with Hiro's character makes the kind of last section not feel that satisfying anymore, because it's kind of got to the point he's kind of like, oh, please, just fight already. But here, every single moment you get with Rei's character allows him to grow as well, which then actually makes the whole entire end kind of outcome ever more satisfying. That's how you build up a whole entire fight. That's how you actually do it perfectly. My throat's dying. So yeah, that's why I kind of like it. I like the fact that actually kind of really doing this quite well so far. The nuances you're getting with the character, the nuances you're getting with the character, it adds so much more. And they had the whole entire thing with Nikaido. It adds even more things on top of it. So next week's episode is going to be impeccable, I must say. Like, man, episode 31, episode 31. It's going to be an amazing episode. I can't really tell. Ow, wow. That's the thing as well. He's got a straightforward goal. It's not kind of like, it's not a goal that's actually kind of in his own like kind of world itself, but it's actually a goal that's actually quite common. The idea to win. So yeah, good job on actually pointing that one out, because it's very much true. His goal is kind of very straightforward now. So I actually quite like that. Jesus. Yeah. That's actually kind of... That's needed for his character as well, because if he's stuck in his own head sometimes, he does him through kind of... He loses sight as well, because his mind kind of shrouds the whole entire situation to a point where he kind of gets stuck, which then kind of destroys what's really going on here. Which doesn't really hurt certain scenes. That way before, when he kind of got a bit too kind of big for his own boots, kind of like, dude, just don't do that because it's stupid. He did it anyway, but if he's got external focus, it doesn't actually kind of do that so much now. But yeah, the internal focus is actually kind of neat as well. Jesus. Yeah, I can't talk for very long, apparently. Yeah, man. Oh, I know, my throat's just dead. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just, I need a polo as well. Those kind of help my my throat. No, I don't, apparently. I'm dying still. Yeah. Okay. I think death is leaving me now. I like to think. So yeah. As I was trying to say beforehand, my throat just freaking died. Yeah, so we've got a ton of motivation, which actually is kind of neat. It's needed because it kind of makes the whole entire situation even better, kind of even more better, even more satisfying. But external motivation makes it kind of seem as if it's kind of grounded. Because I said beforehand, if he kind of keeps that internal motivation too much, it shrouds his mind, which then actually kind of makes it go back to where he was beforehand, because he kind of goes back to the whole entire thing of, look, oh, what are you doing here? Stop doing this. Like, you're an arsehole. That kind of thing. It might have his memory to a point where it kind of will, in theory, kind of hurt the whole entire game. But the straightforward motivation kind of allows it to seem as if it's kind of not so bad. Like, it's kind of just, it's just like, yeah, he's there to win. It makes the whole entire thing better. Is what I'm trying to say. Before my throat dies. Man. Yeah. So I do believe that's all we need to talk about this episode anyway. I think we got everything we needed to say anyway out. Yeah, I think of anything else. Oh boy. I might do like a kind of like a comment on the bottom of the video just saying, oh, this is what I kind of forgot to talk about, because it's probably needed. But man, Jesus Christ, my throat. It's already did Inuashiki as well. That's why I had to cut the whole entire thing shorter. So my throat died during that one as well. It's like, it's like, the hell's going on my throat today? But alas, that happens a lot with me. Sometimes the cough kind of go a lot worse. It means I have no tonsils, and then the white kind of affects me even more now. I don't know. Weird life I live, apparently. So yeah. Jesus. Before I officially kind of lose my voice, I'm going to stream here, because I think we actually kind of got everything we need to talk about anyway. We got the whole entire thing of his internal motivation. External motivation, how it's ever satisfying. The guy's childhood is actually kind of just terrifyingly sad. Man, that kid deserves the world. I stepped away from him. It was actually kind of really freaking like terribly sad. I was like, dude, why must you hurt me like this? Why must you hurt him like this as well? But yeah, good episode overall. Visuals, OST, everything was Ray's character. So yeah, it's gonna do me for today. I think. I still think I'm back. So yeah. If you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole, and you do leave a like, then do leave a like, because indeed it does help me quite a bit if you have enjoyed what I do here. And you want to leave a sub because you want to stay a bit longer, then do leave a sub, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. But until whenever I don't actually have this thing in my throat, I will see you guys then. Bye for now.